Bonjour mes amis. Today we are going to learn that how to write or form a negative sentence in French. For an example, if I want to say that she is not beautiful, I do not speak English, I am not Chinese, I don't like chocolate, you are not drinking water, and so on. So how to write these all sentences in French? So today's topic is la négation. La négation means negative. So today we are going to do negative sentences in French. For that, some rules we have to keep it in our mind. The first rule is we have to place ne and pas in the sentence. Now the point is that where to put this ne and pas. You have to put this ne and pas before and after the verb. So before the verb ne, after the verb pas. D'accord? There is one more thing. You have to put an apostrophe if the verb is starting with an voyelle, with a vowel. Then you have to drop E and you have to put an apostrophe, but the pas will remain same. D'accord? So this you have to keep it in your mind. Let's do few examples and it will be clear to you. The first example, je parle anglais. This is a positive sentence. This is not a negative sentence. Now just change it into negative. What we are going to do? We'll write the sentence once again here. And now I'm going to tell you that where to put this ne and pas. Here the verb is this. So ne will come here and pas will come here. D'accord? Je ne parle pas anglais. I do not speak English. Let's take one more example here. The second example will be elle parle français. She speak French. Now change it into negative. Elle ne parle pas français. She do not speak French. And ne and pas is here. This is our verb. D'accord? Let's take one more example. The third example. Il aime le chocolat. He liked the chocolate. Now he don't like the chocolate. How are we going to write? Il n'aime pas le chocolat. Il n'aime pas le chocolat. If you can see, I just dropped the E. Why? Because this is a verb and this is starting with a voyelle. D'accord? This is a reason I dropped the E and I put an apostrophe and pas is same. Okay? So, now you know that where to put ne and pas. Okay? Now there are few rules that you have to keep it in your mind. Here, I'm going to write some articles. Now these articles we have done earlier. This is indéfini, indefinite articles. The next one, du, the la, the L apostrophe, de. So these are partitive articles. So why I'm writing these articles here? The reason is that if these articles are there in the sentence, you have to change them into the or the apostrophe. If the next word starting with the voyelle, the D will drop and you have to put a apostrophe on the top. One thing more, if these verb être, aimer, adorer, détester and préférer. if these verbs are there, if these all verbs are there in the sentence, then this rule won't apply. Okay? And one thing more, if definite articles are there in the sentence, then it won't change, it will remain same. Let's do few examples and it will be clear to you. First of all, I wanted to tell you the meaning of all these verbs. Être is to be, aimer to like, adorer to love, détester to hate, préférer to prefer. D'accord? So now I'm going to write some examples here. Then it will be clear to you. Let's take the first example. J'ai une voiture. I have a car. So as I told you, if indefinite article is there, this will change into DE. And in the starting of this video, I told you that where to put ne and pas as well. So this is our verb. So an apostrophe, then a and pa, and then the rest of the sentence. D'accord? So what I had done here, this is our sentence. I put ne and pa before and after the verb. I changed the indefinite article into DE and rest of the sentence is as it is. I have a car. I don't have a car. D'accord? So let's take the next example now. Il a des pommes. Il a des pommes. He has apples. So he don't have the apples now. How to write that? A, this is a verb. So ne and pas, and this will change into what? DE. The rest of the sentence will remain as it is. D'accord? Let's take one more example. I'm going to take all the examples of all the articles. Okay? So the next example here. Tu as un livre. You have a book. You don't have a book. Tu n'as pas. Tu n'as pas, and this will change into what? DE. Livre. Tu n'as pas de livre. D'accord? So here, this is a positive sentence. This is a positive sentence. Change it into negative. So what I am adding ne, pas, and I'm changing the indefinite article into DE. D'accord? Let's see another example now. The fourth example. Elle mange du pain. She's eating bread. Now du, some bread. But in English, we are not writing that she is eating some bread. In English, we are saying she's eating bread. But in French, we have to put an article. D'accord? Now this also change, as I told you earlier here. As I told you that these all articles will change. These all articles will change into what? The or the apostrophe. D'accord? So let's write that example now. Elle mange du pain. Now change it into negative. Elle ne mange pas, and this du will change into de, and pas will come as it is. Elle ne mange pas de pain. She is not eating bread. She is eating bread. She is not eating bread. So here I added ne, pas, and de. Let's take another example now. The fifth example. The fifth example will be elle mange. She is eating de la viande. De la viande. Meat. She is eating meat. So the negative will be elle ne mange pas. Elle ne mange pas. And you have to change this as well. You will write just de and viande. So she is not eating meat. She is eating meat. Now this is some. This will change into DE. And I added n and pa because I'm changing into negative sentence. This is a positive one, changing into negative. D'accord? Let's see one more example now. The sixth example will be Elle boit de l'eau. She is drinking water. Now she is not drinking water. We have to change it into negative. Elle ne boit pas. And this will change into again D. But we have to see that this is an vowel. E is a vowel. We will put D apostrophe and this will come as it is. Okay, she is not drinking water. She is drinking water. Okay, so we have done few examples of les articles indéfinis and partitive articles. So these are partitive articles, what I am writing now. So these are partitive articles. These are changing into the or D apostrophe. Okay, now let's see more examples of those verbs as I told you earlier. Être, aimer, adorer, détester and préférer. If these verbs are there and article definite are there in the sentence, then DE or D apostrophe, this rule won't come. It will remain same. Here we are just adding no and pa, nothing else. No other changes are required. So let's do some examples of these verbs as well. The first example, c'est une pomme. It's an apple. So change it. This is a être verb. EST is our être verb. So ce n'est pas. Here it is une. So we are not going to change it. It will remain same. So I'll just write it like this. Ce n'est pas une pomme. It's not an apple. D'accord? Now the next one, the second example. Here, ce sont. This is again a être verb example. These are erasers. So these are not erasers. I'll just put no and pa before and after the verb. This won't change. It will remain same. And they gomme. D'accord? So let's do some other example of aimer verb, adorer, détester as well. J'aime, I like. Le livre, I like this book or I like the book. I don't like the book. How to write? Je n'aime pas. Je n'aime pas. This is our definite article. It won't change. It will remain same. Le livre. D'accord? Let's see another example now. Il adore la musique. Il adore la musique. Il n'adore pas la musique. So here what I am doing, I am just putting no and pa. Rest of the sentence is same. D'accord? Let's see one more example of détester. Tu détestes les légumes. You hate vegetables. So, tu ne détestes pas les légumes. D'accord? So we have done so many examples. Let's just revise it once again. So in the negation, if we have to put no and pa after and before the verb. D'accord? An apostrophe will come if the verb starts with an vowel. and pa will come as it is. And if in the sentence indefinite articles are there or partitive articles are there, what we are going to do? So these are the partitive and these are indefinite. These are indefinite, these are partitive. If these articles are there in the sentence, we have to change them into the or D apostrophe if the next word is a vowel. The core, but this rule, I'm talking about this rule. This rule won't apply if in the sentence être, aimer, détester, préférer, adorer, these verbs are there in the sentence, or if article definite are there in the sentence, then you are not going to change them into any other article. You are not going to put this or this there. You are only going to put na and pa. D'accord? So we have done la négation. Merci beaucoup. Thanks a lot.